I was just going around and around and around.
Definitely a person of interest.
Sorry. Is anybody here?
Are you back on?
Yeah, I'm back on live. It's I don't know, I have a good connection, and just all of a sudden maybe Big Brother is watching. Who the hell knows?
Oh, I was talking politics. They shut me down.
You were talking politics. That's right.
Maybe YouTube kicked you off.
No, yeah, YouTube kicked me off. I don't know. Hi, sweetie. All of a sudden, it just started going in circles, and we got kicked off. It's like we started talking politics, and I guess they didn't like that. Big Brother was watching. They're like, stop it. Oh, you could hear and see me? It was going around. All right. Okay. So they did. They could see and hear Chuck. Chuck likes to talk a little bit like politics and stuff. He's, because we're passionate about certain things. That's fine. Look at that. You see that line? That's from the sun. Isn't that cool? Okay. Yeah, Big Brother got me. Yep. I always had Big Brother watching me.
Listen, there was some people here. I'm looking at some comments, and I saw. I never get to look at comments, but I got my phone, so I'm looking at it right now. And that's another thing. What got me on Obama was very articulate, and he talked very well, and he convinced me, and he was a great speaker. And maybe it was all bullshit. I don't know.
Right.
But he convinced me. So now Trump got on there, and it was like, he would say stupid shit, and it'd be like, would you stop saying stupid shit? Talk about what you need to talk about.
Right.
And then we got to leave Biden out of this because Biden's not there anymore, so there's no sense. But Harris, I agree. And somebody put up here about cackling, about her cackling. So she's going to get on TV, and she's going to be talking to us, and she's going to be laughing and trying to be one of us kind of things. And I don't know if I could handle that either. The sincerity of the presidency.
Yeah.
She isn't just one of us, and I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a bone of contention too for me. Is I don't know that I could handle 4 years of her speaking to me and telling me everything's okay. Right. I don't know. I mean, that's another thing that's a bother.
Well, don't forget, she was a defense attorney, right?
Yeah. But I just see. I don't know.
I just see same old thing, different day. I see stagnant. I don't see anything different. I just don't. And like I said, she'll be just the frontman. She'll be the frontman for Obama and Hillary.
If anybody's still on
Pelosi.
there and will like what Theresa's trying to do here with her little things, please hit the like button.
Aw, thank you, Chuck.
Hit the like button for her.
I know that all my friends hit the like button.
Because I think that everybody that does these shows or any kind of shows likes to have people hit the like button. I don't really know why.
It puts it in the algorithm.
It does? Okay. I don't know. Put that. I'm kind of.
Are you in this? Are you in this chat now, or are you in the old chat?
I'm in the old chat. I think. Skip to live. Wait. Skip to live.
There you go.
I'm gonna try to skip to live. I think it was in the old chat.
He was just looking at the questions from the old chat.
I can't even get out of this.
Hi, Morocco. Hello from New York State. How you doing? Good to see you in here. Paulie Donut says, Carmela, you're fired. Camela. Not Carmela. I say Carmela. like it's not Carmel.
Now I'm in the live.
Okay.
Kamala, you're fired. Oh, Morocco. Wow.
Very nice.
Amina from Morocco. I love it.
Very nice.
Yeah, and you're right. A prosecutor is someone that will stretch the truth, and the whole idea is to get you convicted.
That's right.
And at all costs, and dig up any way you can. I think that means she's a lawyer.
Yeah.
So do you trust lawyers?
I think so. Does anybody trust lawyers? I mean, the ones that really don't work for you. But do you really trust lawyers? Because what lawyers equal is very great, good liars. that can manipulate
the system.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Carol Mijo, the different accents. I was going to say that too. All the different
the fakest
accents.
laugh ever. Yeah, You think my laugh's bad?
Yeah, but the accent thing is interesting too. But I will say,
hi, John from San Antonio, Texas.
I will say,
Texas is in the house.
I will say, in her defense, I go to different places. Like if I'm down in the South for more than 2 days, I'm starting to have a Southern drawl.
Yeah. Did you ever do that?
So
like we're like he said, he's got relatives down in Georgia, and all of a sudden we're talking like this.
I've got an Irish accent again.
Yeah.
So
if he's in Ireland, he has the Irish brogue.
If I just go down New York City and go into an Irish pub, I got an Irish accent.
He goes into an Irish pub.
I go to California, I'm talking like a Californian. So I don't know. Yeah, that's odd stuff, racial or ethnicity. She's trying to read the room and speak to what people will want to hear. So I think that's why she changes her accent. It's like you're trying to get votes. You're trying,
like I when living up in the suburbs of New York State, I didn't lose it all, but I lost my city accent. But if I get angry, they know. They know. Because then I have the Bronx drawl come out, and it's different accent from Brooklyn. Last night we were listening to a lady on TV. It was a documentary on the alien abductions. It was called Alien something. Anyway, it was about that abduction in Manhattan with that lady Linda.
Back in '89.
Yeah, back in '89, November 30th of 1989. You should watch it. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty cool. But she had a Manhattan accent, and Chuck's like, that sounds like Carol.
I know.
And I was
Carol
like,
Mijo.
but Carol has a Brooklyn accent. It sounds like they're articulate with their S's and all that, but it's a different dialect, like a different drawl than a Manhattan accent. It's crazy. Yeah. Yo, did you hear her do the Jamaican accent?
The Jamaican accent, I did. I heard that. And I love loco freestyle. Why do people with bad breath always have a secret for you? I don't know if that's a good person that's on there, but I will answer that. Yeah, isn't that incredible? People with bad breath always have a secret for you.
That's funny. Actually, it's pretty funny.
It is. Carol, as long as you got your bat, it's all good. We're all in safe hands.
Yep, Carol, don't worry about it. You need something done, Carol, take care of it.
I'm a little afraid of Carol.
Yeah, and Chuck's like, I'm afraid of Carol.
No, I said kidding. A little afraid of Carol. Okay. I could just push her down.
No, you can't. I won't let you.
Charlie is lounging.
Yes, Charlie is lounging.
Soaking in the sun.
There she is. There's those gams. There's those gams. But maybe we'll have a live when we go to vote. How's that? We'll show them the lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know when we're going to vote because I'm like, who is it, Angela? I don't know if you're still there, but I'll probably wait.
Yeah.
I'm not, I do change a lot, what do they call someone
fickle?
No, what do you call someone that doesn't change? Well, like election day is Tuesday, so that's when you vote. What's that called? Like
last minute Charlie?
No, like a old traditionalist. A traditionalist.
Oh, okay.
I think it's called a traditionalist. So polls are open for what, a week and a half or something like that.
Are they really?
I don't know how long they've been open for, but but voting is Tuesday, the 5th. It's always been Tuesday the 5th. Right. I kind of need it. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of need that extra day. I'm tired of getting political stuff in my mailbox. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, well, we know the political season is really, tough. Yeah, they inundate us with political mail. But we just go right over to the garbage can and put it in the fire pit. Makes good kindling.
Who are you guys voting for? Is that a question directed at us?
Who are you guys voting for? Well, we're independent, and we'll vote for whoever will do the job. How's that?
So we think it's going to do the job best for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Because
and we pretty much know what we want to do.
yeah, we pretty much we have an idea, but you know, we are going to vote for who's going to be the best candidate that will change our lives, make our lives a little better.
We might not vote for the same person either. I mean,
yeah,
I don't
who
know.
knows? Who knows?
I don't know. It's not like if you better vote for so and so. You know, I have certain criteria. I mean, at the end of the day,
who are you voting for, Loco Freestyle? Who are you voting for? Do you know yet?
I think a lot of people are going to go in to vote, and then they're going to say they're voting for somebody, and then go in and not vote for somebody else.
They do all make promises, and time will tell. Yeah, they all make promises, right? We don't know the future, so we know. All we know is they're just frontmen. They don't get things done. It's the people behind them that push it through.
Yeah, here's
so
Mike F.
you have to understand that.
Mike F. is
the president is just the puppet, the puppet that's out there. The people behind the puppet, they're the ones that run the country. So do you think they're going to push certain agendas? Of course they are. Of course they are. They've got the money to do it. They've got the money to do it. Trump just seems to have balls of steel. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, who's going to be afraid of Putin? You know, who's going to be, well, I mean, not afraid of Putin. Who's Putin going to be afraid of? Who's Putin going to, who's China going to be afraid of? Is China going to be afraid of Harris or Trump or both? I mean, not afraid, but not go crazy and do whatever they want to do.
Thank you, Cremel.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Mike F., be careful if you video the voting line. Some people are just looking for the slightest excuse to go crazy.
That's true. No, I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. I'll drive up and I'll just show you the place we vote. You know,
maybe from a distance.
From a distance, yeah, and then that's it. And then maybe I'll videotape it on the way out. How's that?
And I agree, Carol.
He does. He keeps it real.
Trump, they're not sure what he'll do, and I think that's like a huge thing.
That is a huge thing, which is another concern.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a concern. That's a legitimate concern.
Yeah, national security, absolutely. That's one of the biggest things going too.
You see?
Is protecting us.
Yeah.
So can Harris and the Democratic Party protect us? I mean, notoriously, it's not been that case. You go to war.
Right. They like to go to war, yeah.
Well, no Republicans like to go to war.
Well, the old Republicans did.
Yeah.
You know, like the Ronald Reagan Republicans? Or not really. That was a different one. The Bush Republicans. Because it was all about the oil and stuff like that, so. North Korea is making really bold steps.
Oh, yeah.
And all of a sudden, as we get closer, making really bold steps, right? Sending troops into Russia.
I kind of feel like Trump would say stand down to those countries, where I don't know if Harris even if she said stand down to those countries, that they would actually listen to her, where they might listen to Trump because he's just solid enough. Like somebody said,
Happy Halloween, Bammy.
I don't know. I got to get off this subject.
No, they like it.
There's no real answers to any of this stuff, and it's going to be a gut feeling as to. That's why there's really no right or wrong.
Right.
Of who you're going to vote for.
Right.
It's just that you need to vote.
Yeah.
You need to have some,
Otherwise, you can't complain. You can't complain. Don't complain about anything if you don't go and vote, or at least go there and give your opinion.
If you vote for somebody and they don't get in, and the other person sucks, and the place gets worse.
We've done that.
Yeah.
We've done that. We've gone in there and they haven't gotten in. What are you going to do though? But at least you could say, look, I made an attempt.
Yeah,
does our vote count? Really, we don't know, but we're doing. I mean, it's a privilege and an honor in our society to do that. So that's why
Yeah.
we do it. It's a privilege. That's a privilege.
You can't do it in so many other countries. You can't do that.
And do you think too that if you went to, I don't know, Brazil, Portugal, if we went to a different country, we went over to England, are we allowed to vote? Can we just go in there as a legal,
local? You're good.
like an illegal alien, and vote? No, we can't. It should be the same with the United States, right? If you, I mean, you have to have like a voter ID thing is fabulous. I don't know why. Why are you so afraid? Why are they so afraid to get IDs from these people? Why? Because they want all those votes and because they know they're going to vote Democratic.
Right.
That's not fair. I mean,
why does the Democratic Party want to have illegal alien people vote? Why do they want that? Because they'll vote because they're the one pushing it, and then things are going to them.
Right,
They're
you
getting in the
can't,
country.
right, and you can't cheat,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden we're hearing about all the fires in the ballot boxes now.
Yeah.
All of a sudden they're going up in flames. What the hell? You know, it's like all this crazy stuff is happening, you know, because of Tuesday. There's no reason why we can't have a voter ID. You show your ID like you show it to... Listen, you buy alcohol, you got to show your ID.
Yep.
All these other simple things that we can do that aren't really privileges. Well, maybe now they are. Well, maybe they are considered privileges, but are unnecessary privileges. We have to be ID'd. But when you go to vote, the most important thing, that's what it makes me think. Does our vote really count? When we don't need, you know, some of them don't need an ID to vote. Does it really count?
Well, if you really want to look into that philosophy, in voting for a president, the Electoral College is which nobody really knows about. But it was a system of checks and balances so that the big populations don't, just like California and Texas and New York and maybe even Florida, that those 4 states don't pile votes in, and all the other states don't want that person in, but there's so many people voting in these cities, because cities are notoriously for, well, I think they've been notoriously for Democrats.
Yeah.
And so it would be lopsided if 100 million people are voting from the cities and only 5 million are voting from the suburbs.
Right.
You know, it's lopsided. So the Electoral College is supposed to be put in place there so that it kind of equalizes everything. That's the idea behind that. But I really and they're supposed to go by what the ballots are, what the voting is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, your voting does matter in small towns and big towns. Okay. The more, I believe that. I mean, I believe that. I'm gonna die thinking that's true, because I want to believe that. I don't know if that's more than somebody proved that it doesn't. I mean, you know, it's like, I want to believe that system is working. Our system
in the suburbs.
I mean, our system of electing people to become whatever we want them to be is a valid point. And election day is
have a good day,
actually
Loco.
Meaningful.
Yeah. So yeah, great discussion, guys. Good discussion. Right? What do you think?
Well, yeah. I mean, it is pertinent. It's election days. The official election day is, 5 days away, 4 days away, 4 days, something like that. So you gotta. The worst thing you can do is not vote. Just to be ambivalent. Mm-hmm. Being ambivalent about something and not giving a shit, not caring whatsoever. That's like. I'm just not that person. I'm not that person to just not give a shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he was always one of those people to stand up for.
Yeah, I'll stand up for anybody, but you know what? Like you say, if you don't, that's okay. That's all well, good and said that you'll stand up for people and things like that. That's terrific. But you don't exercise your right to vote. You can't say anything about anything. You don't have any right to say anything about anything. If that's all you want out of this is to be able to say, I told you so, then you better vote.
Right.
You better vote.
Right.
Otherwise,
Sure.
and I see so many people, because I'll say, did you vote? No, I couldn't be bothered, or something like that. And I'm like, well, then
don't complain.
Shut up.
What do you? Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Do you, I mean, you're sitting here.
Yeah.
You got diarrhea of the mouth about you complaining about everything.
You and 5 million other people who feels the same way didn't vote. Maybe all of you 5 million voted. It would have mattered. It would have changed things. I don't know. I don't know.
Virgil says, politics is a complex issue. Everything we know is nothing compared to what presidents know and what they're planning.
Yes.
And what they're planning.
Yes.
Yes.
And not just presidents. The president is only as
well,
good.
You're entitled to your opinion, but you can't complain.
No, but any business there's someone leading the business and there's the workers, right?
Right.
So you're only as good as the people around you. If you don't have good people around you doing things that, you want to get done,
yeah,
they're no good. You have to have a whole cabinet of people around you doing things correctly. That is a good system. I don't know that we've
ever done that.
I don't know that we've ever done that.
Well, we've always had a mishmash of people, and that's the beauty of that, because we have everybody involved, right? We have everybody involved.
Yeah.
So I guess we're going to find out. Like I said, Carol, you're entitled to your opinion. That's fine, right? I think this is my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion, but if I don't vote, I can't complain.
Even if you don't vote, you're entitled to your opinion.
Well, yes, absolutely.
But there's more credibility towards some. I have more respect for somebody that is happy or crying the blues about who got elected and they voted for somebody, and it's like. You voted for somebody, it didn't work out, or you voted for somebody and it did work out, whatever. I have more credibility than if somebody said, well, I didn't vote, but I'm pissed off. I don't know. That's just me.
No,
I don't think you don't have an opinion, but I think your opinion is lesser to me.
She agrees with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway.
Politics. Religion, I vowed I would always stay away from it. I don't like to discuss it too much.
No, but I think you have a nice way of discussing it. You take everybody into consideration. You're not belligerent.
No.
You're never belligerent about it. You discuss it. You could always discuss politics in a non-belligerent way, and you can get actually your ideas out on the table. You could listen to other people's ideas, that get them out on the table. You can listen. See, the key is listening to the other person. And you don't need to get into anybody's faces.
No.
You can come out and just say, this is what I believe in. Yeah, I truly, deeply, honestly believe that, and say your piece, And okay, that's fine. You're entitled to that. Maybe you disagreed with it, and you can say, well, that's cool. I don't, me in particular, don't agree with that, but you're entitled to your opinion, and that's cool. I mean, there's ways of discussing politics. A lot of people get very passionate and very belligerent about it, and then it gets carried away, and then people get mad at each other, and it should be a discussion that you could sit around the table and not get at each other's throats.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
Everybody believes different things.
It shouldn't be my way or
the highway. Yeah.
It shouldn't be that way.
Because somebody across the street wears orange and I don't like orange doesn't mean that I'm going to go over there and get in his face because he's wearing orange. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the same concept.
I don't believe in 100%. I don't believe 100% of what anybody says. I've always been someone to question.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll say, so Carmel brings up something really interesting that we were talking about also. And he says, the problem that you people have, in my opinion, is that you only have a two-party system.
My son Matt and I were talking about this the other day. He goes, I wish there was a third party. And there have been efforts to get third party, the Green Party or whatever. There are parties. Like if you go to a ballot, you go and vote, you'll see other parties up there. The Cash Party. the Green Party, the No Pesticide Party. You'll see these different parties that come up, but none of them can get enough people to gain any traction.
Right.
A couple of guys did. There was a couple of times in it. The third part. I forget. Was it Nader? Ralph Nader? Years ago, wasn't he in a third party?
Yeah, well, I wasn't.
Wasn't Purdue in a?
Oh no, you mean not
Purdue? Not Purdue.
That guy from Texas, right?
There was different people.
The little guy, right?
That tried to get some traction, and they just couldn't get the third party traction because
didn't RFK try to get in third party?
Yeah.
Going?
Well,
okay.
he was going to, and he did try to, but he realized that there's no money. You know, the lobbyists don't back him. There's no power in that third party.
Right.
There has to be a power in the third party.
Ross Perot.
That's him. That's right.
He said Purdue.
Purdue.
Because he kind of looks like that Purdue guy.
Purdue guy. Purdue chickens.
Hi, Co-Train. How you doing,
Purdue
honey?
chickens.
I know. Yeah, no, Ross Perot.
That's what it was, Ross Perot. And Nader, too, I thought. Ralph Nader.
I'm not sure. Maybe.
But there have been very competent people that could go into other parties. There's been people that came out of parties that didn't make it to the election.
Right.
To be running, that were very good people that could be, they have great ideas. But it's like, but the parties back them. And when the parties back them, that's life and death.
Right.
The very strong third party.
And the lobbyists don't back them either.
And the lobbyists don't back them either. Yeah.
It's a hard thing. I wish we could have a third party.
Like the People's Party. There it is.
Wasn't there a People's Party?
I thought there was. If you look through the history of voting, I think you'll see
all the third parties.
The third parties.
Yeah, we should look that up.
You'll see parties in there right now. They need a lot of money. You need a lot of money.
Anybody see this line of
to succeed?
Sunlight. See the line of sunlight right here? That's pretty cool. It's sunlight. Isn't that crazy? Look at it.
Wow.
It's going like right through my face, but that's okay. It's pretty cool. That's because we're in the sun.
Oh, I'm sorry, all you Yankee fans.
Yeah.
Only one team can win. Only one team can win. That's the beauty of sport.
Oh, the Conservative Party.
The conservative is Republicans.
Was there a special just party for conservatives?
I'll
look that up.
I'll have to look it up. Yeah,
the working families one.
Working families.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I mean there have
All
been.
Right, so you guys,
they just can't gain. They
can't gain traction. Yeah.
Because the lobbyists don't want to fund them, and the people, the 1%ers, don't want to lose their power. They're the ones who fund everything. All those people that have all that kind of money that can give out $30 million. Here's $30 million.
Well, what about Michael Bloomberg just gave
Bloomberg, there you go, Bloomberg.
Kamala $50 million.
He likes to try to promote the Democratic Party. And Bloomberg had a lot of influence on a lot of people. And he waited to the end to throw that support in there like that, because that will sway some people that liked Bloomberg. The businessman Democrat. It's more like the businessman conservative Republican. I'm done talking.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Okay, he's done. He's done talking. He's done. There should be a limit on the amount that they can spend. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, should be a limit, and that's a huge thing because that would put a lot of people into the game. But when you have the Clinton Foundation supporting all the Democrats and the Obama Foundation, who, by the way, have made a lot of money, and so did every other politician went into office, and they came out of office with a lot more money in their pocket.
Well, yeah. Now they do speak. Their speeches are like $500,000 a piece.
Co-Train Chuck is never done. I said I was done talking. I know.
Co-Train knows you good now, boy. He knows you good.
Oh man. I agree with Carol. Who's Carol, man? I agree with a lot of stuff. That's scary.
Carol Quill. Yeah, that's Carol Quill. There's two Carols. It's our Carol,
Yes.
Carol Mahale.
Absolutely. Third parties are destroyed immediately by lobbies and the foundations.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's absolutely true.
You know?
It's nice because we get to learn a lot. When we've got all these nice people on here and giving us all this good information, you know?
I appreciate everybody that gave any input whatsoever to me here.
Good information. Very good.
You know, honestly, because the more information you can get, the better off you can respond to people.
Right.
If you put your head in the sand and only see one side of it, that's all you can see.
Right.
You don't know what the others, and then you believe everything. If you say it enough times.
Welcome, Deborah Roberts. First time here. Say hi to
Deborah
Deborah.
Roberts. I've seen Deborah Roberts on here. Wow.
No, I think she says it's the first time here, so maybe you saw
No,
her.
I've seen people saying hi to her.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, I didn't know who she was. Wow, good morning, Deborah
Two lovely
Roberts.
Carols, exactly, yeah.
Well, one of them's a lovely Carol.
Oh, stop it. Carol Mahal. Are you listening? Chuck likes to break Carol's chops.
Yes, I do. I like to break.
Carmel says, my hope was RFK Jr. and Tulsi Gabbard. Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm not saying yay or nay, but I understand what you're saying. I'm not putting any of those two down. I like new, fresh faces and nobody that's been in control.
Carol says, screw you, Chuck.
Screw you, Chuck. Now that's a one of this. That's it. Is there a wrench in here? Oh wait, she's a wrench. That's it. See if I come over and have your pot roast again.
Oh my God, it was so good.
Well, I will.
Well, they're coming here next, so.
I will.
Yeah.
By the way, so.
Oh my God, that was so
Teresa's
freaking
gonna
good.
try her hand at Greek food.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna make Carol whatever she wants.
Deborah Roberts, do not make.
Screw you, Chuck.
Yeah,
I love
but
it.
do not push anything into Carol Meehal's corner.
Not unless you want to get bitch slapped.
Your loss, not mine. No, I mean, that's about the pot roast.
Yeah.
Well, I would do anything to have more of that pot roast.
That was awesome. That was really good.
That pot roast was absolutely.
See, you can find really good people on YouTube. They're not all quacks and jerks and douchebags.
Fakers.
Scumbags.
Fakers, real reals.
Real reals. Manipulators.
So I'm going to get my knee looked at on November 6th, and I hope that the doctor can do something for me. If there's any doctors watching this video.
Yeah, he tore his meniscus.
Orthopedist. Yeah, I have a 40% tear in my meniscus, and then I had a mishap in the garage, and I think I did more damage.
Yeah, he had a mishap in the garage. He tripped over a cylinder that holds a. There was a cylinder that holds a big poster, and he didn't see it, and he stuck his foot in it, and down he went.
Down I went.
And tell him how you did. So Matt was upstairs playing. You know, he was streaming. My son streams. This stupid thing is. And tell him what you were doing. You were laying on the floor, going what?
I was laying on the floor, and it's we have a 2-car garage that's around back, and there's bedrooms above the garages. And I can hear Matthew upstairs
because he's like all excited
with his headphones on, doing something on live stream.
Yeah.
And he's going on and on and on and on, and I'm laying there and I'm going, Matt. Because I'm laying on the floor of the garage.
Because I wasn't there.
No, you weren't here, and there was dogs were in the house somewhere, and Matt was right upstairs, and there was no help for Chuck. I thought there was
something
blood all
like
around.
we call him Chevy Chase. I told you that, right?
Oh God, I am the Chevy Chase of my generation.
Carol has a good orthopedic doctor for you.
Which one? Carol Quill?
No, Carol Mahal.
Yeah, it's her putting a sledgehammer on my
Deborah
knee
says,
problem.
God bless you. Your knees injuries are very painful. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Poor Chuck, says Carol Quill.
I know.
Aw,
I'm
poor
sad.
Chuck has had more stuff done to his legs and his knees
It's the left leg.
Now it's the left leg.
No, it's only my left leg.
It's only his left leg.
Not my right leg. It's my left leg. And I have restless leg syndrome on top of it. I'm a mess.
Help.
Most people would throw me back.
I'm not complaining because he's a keeper, right?
Co-train, I'm done.
I'm not complaining. We all get old, right?
Who did your hip? Can you name the name of who did your hip? They're so specialized now that I don't know if
you didn't have your hip done.
No. Oh. Carol did something with her hip, but nowadays they only do knees and shoulders and elbows and
right. There's a doctor for everything. A toenail doctor, a finger doctor. No, I'm serious. He did my hip surgery. He injected my knee and it really helped.
Yeah, that's a cortisone.
The cortisone or something.
Or they took fluid out. Because I have fluid.
He has fluid on his knee, and he went and he took an X-ray or an MRI or a CAT scan or something, and he did. He tore it. They saw it. Dr. Capanova. Okay. Yeah, so he just has to get that fixed. So he's just waiting for, work is dying down now. They're going into their low season, their season of.
And the golf course season is just about over up here.
Yeah.
In our neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Probably go through Thanksgiving. Yeah. Although weather's been mild, but frost is a killer in the morning because you can't mow.
Right. So then he'll get it done, and then he'll have time to recoup. Right, Polo?
Deborah Roberts, your uncle has that, and that restless syndrome is no joke. But I will say this: take magnesium glycinate. That's
the best.
And when I remember to take it, it does relax. So that and perhaps some gummies will help that as well.
Yeah. Magnesium glycinate.
Glycinate.
Has to say glycinate.
Has to be glycinate. Tell him that.
It works. It does work a little. It does. It really does. It helped him. It's like your legs jump up and down. Like you can't keep. They bounce around. It's wow. Yeah.
So you can't get comfortable. Yeah.
Not like that. See how those legs are nice and relaxed.
So we call you Chuck E. Cheese now.
Chuck E. Cheese.
People have called me Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, they called him Chuckster, Chuckles, Chuck E. Cheese, Up Chuck. What else? Charlie, Murph. They call him Murph. Yeah. Charlie. Everything. Right? Right, Charlie? Right, Charlene? We called Charlie girl Charlene.
Yes, glycinate. Really?
Yes.
Magnesium glycinate.
Magnesium glycinate.
It's a little more expensive than magnesium citrate, or there's a bunch of them. Oxide, magnesium oxide. But glycinate is the one that really helps you. It relaxes your muscles. And you should take it at night, not during the day. I used to take it during the day thinking that would help during the day, but it's at nighttime you take it. So you take it like an hour before you go to bed.
Yep, okay.
Glycinate.
That might help. Good, we have 12 in the chat and we have 12 likes. Isn't that cool?
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, we'll get off now, right? You have anything else to say?
Oh, I always have stuff to say. Right?
Oh, that's all right. We'll save it for tomorrow.
Am I correct? Are you still there?
We'll save it for tomorrow, okay?
And Co-Train, we still owe you a conversation.
RLS is no fun at all. I got
Yep.
Praxmapol for it, and it works.
What is
Pramipexole.
Pramipexole? Interesting.
Okay.
That is obviously a
prescription drug. Yeah, because magnesium glycinate is an herbal remedy, and that works for it, and it works. Okay.
Well, it's not really. It's a.
I think Susie had that.
It's not an herbal remedy. It's actually oh my God.
A mineral.
Mineral.
Oh, sorry, a mineral.
Yes.
Okay, I'll talk to you later, guys. Yes, we're gonna go. Thanks for coming in. Please hit the like button if you can. That would be really cool. It was really nice talking to you guys. I had fun. We had fun, right, Chuck?
I always have fun, and seeing Deborah Roberts there.
And all the new people. Well, we had a couple of new people.
It's glycinate.
Yeah, glycinate. Glys.
INATE, I believe.
INATE. Yep.
Yeah. Look that up.
Okay. Love you too, guys.
Later,
Love
guys.
you guys. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks for putting up with me.
We'll do trick or treat shorts later, okay?
Later,
All right.
bye.
Bye.